What's up, y'all? Today we back with another reaction video. Now, my question is, what DDG didn't do? I'm just curious on like what's the situation about. So we ain't gonna take forever, but we gonna get right to the video. He don't do everything. He always get into some beef. He always get into some drama. He always get into some YouTube thing. It's always something with DDG. Anything to keep himself relevant and keep his name on the internet. That's all he wants to do, and he know how to do it. And he do it right. He do it correct.
So this is completely backfiring on DDG and not going how he expected. So DDG did a live stream where he's responding back to one of his old employees, his cameraman, where the cameraman is complaining about how difficult it was working for DDG. DDG hopped on live stream to address the
Here we go. Another cameraman complaining about working for DDG. Let's see what this is about.
drama because he felt like he had to due to the growing number of hate. Like people were really like going off on DDG once they heard the cameraman speak out before even hearing his side. But once they heard his side, it just made them even angrier. So this is what the
to headphones 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere in Arkansas. In my experience being a camera operators are like at the bottom. You know, they treat us like at the bottom. Everything is our fault. I hear from a lot of other camera operators that I was talking to, they also cramped up, body was giving out.
See, I'm not even gonna lie, no offense. There's never an age group on where you should be a cameraman, but if you're a cameraman, being this grown for someone who's treating you with nothing but disrespect and treating you like you nothing and treating you like the bottom, you got to be like this guy. You got to exit from that point. Like, you got to like just separate yourself from that person. You just got to go about and do your own thing. You just got to, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to use him for not only his clout, but for his money. And then one time I'm good, I'm gonna be good. And that's what he did. He did exactly that.
Due to dehydration, you know, they needed to have a couple minutes to themselves to recharge, you know. All in all, you know, regardless of what may occur at Streamer University, it just didn't work out between me and him. It was mutual, no hard feelings. I got a lot of love for him. And
Wait, DDG was at Streamer U? I know he was at the first one, but I don't remember him being at the second one. And maybe he's talking about the first one. Okay, let's just watch the video.
I hope it's mutual. Some advice that I would give for camera operators really is
know your value.
When you think you're prepared, you can always be more prepared. If you're gonna be a full-time camera operator for a talent, especially of that caliber, be prepared to treat it like the mafia. Nothing comes before the mafia. Nothing comes before the talent. Your family, your mental, physical health, your errands, what you have to do at the house. Talent comes first.
I truly hope he's talking about the talent's expectation for the cameraman and not what he really believes. Because if he believes that cameraman work comes before your family or your physical and mental health, nothing comes before. Now, this was DDG's cameraman at Streamer University, right? DDG had just hired him. There, you know, he was supposed to be a long-term permanent cameraman. But after Streamer University, it was so brutal. It was so cruel. His experience working for DDG, from his opinion, right, like was just so brutal and impossible to deal with that he had to quit immediately after Streamer University. Now, he would also say the problem was the pay.
You'll get a phone call at 1:30 that they need you at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, and you are obligated to, you know, fulfill that. If you're gonna be a full-time camera operator, I suggest you have a strong program that goes well with physical, having a strong relationship with God or whoever you believe with spiritually. Or this job can really take a toll on you, especially when you're in the middle of the limelight unintentionally. The haters and the trolls and the harassment can really get to your head, seriously. I'm grateful that, you know, I have a strong connection with God. I have a good loving family back at home, and I have friends and colleagues that really care for me, and I care for them as well. So,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to my family, shout out to other fellow cam operators.
See, that's the thing. If you have that support system where people support you for what you do and you have that help, life could be very much easy, especially if you're doing a content, especially if you're a content creator, period. If you have support and help, things could be easy. Things could be much easier if you can have that support and help from someone who already has that clout, such as DDG. You his cameraman. Take advantage of that. Don't just be his cameraman. Take advantage of what the opportunity you have. Yeah, it's hard being a cameraman and also doing what you have to do on your side because you got to be full throttle on being a cameraman for that person specifically, such as DDG. But you knew what you were signing up for when you first got that contract. When you first got that call, like, yo, I want you to be my cameraman. When you first got that text saying, yo, I want you to be my cameraman. These are the obligations. These are the requirements. You said yes. Even when he told you to pay, you said yes. Yeah, you wanted to give it a try. Of course, why not? You could always back up. Feel me? You could always back up, put your hands up, like, you know what? This is not for me. I thought it would be, but this is really not for me. And walk away like he did. But he did it in a respectful, mature way. Hopefully.
Operators and other friends that I have there, supporting me and really checking in on me and giving me that source of hope, because without them, I'd probably be. That's basically it. I just wanted to say some peace. I just wanted to speak out on it. I'm not here to disrespect people. I could easily go on a rant disrespecting a lot of people, talking and making fun.
That straight sounded like indentured servitude. That sounded like, yo, this man was a servant. Now, when this dude came forward with his story of working for DDG, people latched onto it because this is about like the third or fourth cameraman that has quit. Like the last one before him, like they just ain't show up for their last shift, and they quit like 5 minutes before they were supposed to do their shift with DDG, right? And he got a lot of backlash for it. He quit to be a streamer too. The only like cameraman that quit on good terms is Johnny, because Johnny kind of had more motion as like a streamer.
I mean, that's because people were asking about Johnny. People were asking for Johnny. And once he realized that, he did exactly what every cameraman should do. Take advantage of that. Word, they looking for me? Oh yeah, now I'm about to start my own thing. Feel me?
And DDG understood that he needed to quit to be a streamer. But this is outrageous. This is absurd. This is really, really, really terrible, bro. This is bad. And people latched onto it and they believed it because, again, other cameramans have quit abruptly.
On DDG.
And other cameramans have complained about how much they was getting paid. So people just recognized a pattern here and was calling DDG out on it.
Mm-hmm.
So DDG went live to kind of try to get ahead of the backlash. And this did not help his case at all, not one bit, especially once people found out a ballpark of what he was paying these dudes.
Yeah, I know I'm back without, I don't know why this is funny. I'm back without a cameraman. And I seen some shit, bro. And when I seen some shit, and it made me be like, I made the right decision, bro. I hate when niggas do that shit, bro. And then, one thing I don't.
So what he's basically saying that he hate when his cameraman quits on him unexpectedly, and then go on the internet and talk about what happened, talk about him, talk about how much he was getting paid, talk about what they went through, what their experience was. And he hates that. You know why he hates that? Because it's about him and what he's doing behind the scenes, not on camera. Let's be honest. He hates that because of that.
Fuck with about this cameraman shit, right? Is niggas will indirectly try to diss working for me. But niggas was so excited. Like, that shit be blowing me, bro. Like, you don't know how much cameraman's paid. Tell him how much he was paid at this point, bro. Like,
I don't know how people found out the exact pay. Like, I don't know if the cameraman was leaking it to these really, really big clip pages. But the big clip pages, multiple of them began to post how much DDG was paying his cameraman. He was paying him $3,000 a month. Now,
$3,000 a month? What, DDG? You supposedly be rich, right? $3,000 a month for a cameraman to be your cameraman. And you want this cameraman to do everything you basically want him to do for you. So if you want him to be somewhere at 1:30 because you want to stream somewhere at a party or a lounge or a yacht or wherever you want to be streaming at, he got to up and leave his family, up and stop doing what he's doing at 1:30 in the morning, or maybe got to get up out his sleep at 1:30 in the morning to be your cameraman, and you sitting here paying this man $3,000? Now, I saw a little picture on the internet yesterday where he was looking for a cameraman, and he said that he would start paying him $5,000 a month. I feel like right now in this world, $5,000 is still not enough. Yeah, he's paying for your trips. Yeah, he's paying for all that extra stuff. I get it. And you get the experience to, like, you know, go crazy. But I feel like DDG don't really go crazy. He's not really a celebrity person. You don't really see him with that many celebrities on top of that. That's because he keep getting himself on the internet. And that's what you should do. It's more about consistency. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be consistent by keep providing y'all the videos. So you know what that means? I need y'all help. I need y'all to get this video a like if you like it so far. If you don't, I understand. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. And if you're not, I appreciate you.
$3K a month is, you know, a decent salary for somebody fresh out of high school.
Exactly.
However, in this economy, while living in California and LA,
New York,
$3,000 a month is outrageous.
It's outrageous.
It's crazy. Now, the work days were about 4 to 5 hours because that's how long DDG streams on average, like 4 to 5 hours. And DDG claims he was like taking care of the food, the travel, et cetera, et cetera. But still, bruh, $3,000 a month is outrageous. All right, outrageous. Now, DDG believes that this is a fair amount, according to him, because they're just all they're doing is just capturing the movement. They're doing right, left, right, left, right, left. And he believes the job is really easy and it's not a job that's like demanded. So because it's such an easy job, they could do the 5 hours a day and then go back and do something else to supplement the income difference.
DDG is not thinking about a cameraman constantly walking, constantly moving, constantly bending down, constantly lifting his body up. That takes a toll of your body, gang. You can't just be like, oh yeah, being a cameraman is so easy. Oh, he's doing his left, right with the camera, moving with the camera. Bro, he's moving his feet, he's moving his joints, he's moving his bones, he's moving everything in his body just for him to be your cameraman. And then you want to sit here and pay him $3,000 a month? That's not enough, bro. That's not enough, especially if you want him to be a cameraman for all these stuff that you be doing, all these parties that you be at, being on a yacht, being in a hotel, at a party, being at a club, at a party, whatever you decide to do on stream, he has to be there with you, bro. And you talking about, like, what?
I don't give a fuck, nigga. No, let me put this in your brain. No cameraman will ever make as much money as the nigga they're filming. When
I mean, that's true.
McDonald's nigga, a nigga that's working at McDonald's,
that's true.
Checkers, In and Out, when they making them burgers, you think they think in their head, damn, bro, I don't want to make these burgers no more because the nigga that owned In and Out, the nigga that worked hard as fuck to get to this point in his life to make this much money is making more than me. It's not fair. Oh, I made 20 burgers today. I need more money.
I like DDG, I do, but this was such a big mistake.
OD.
Because nothing he's saying is relatable. Like, no normal person with an average job or normal life is watching this and thinking, oh, poor DDG. And also, it's because, like, nobody is listening to this and believing it, right? Like, nobody believes, like, the cameraman was asking to get paid 6 figures a month or $1 million a month. Like, nobody truly believes that these cameramen were asking to get paid the exact same as DDG.
You just make an example.
No, like, that's not true at all. What they were asking was probably to get paid what they believe
a fair amount. Yeah,
get paid 5, 8,000, 9,000, 10, like 10K a month. Maybe they were asking for that regard because they feel like, man, if you bring
I ain't gonna lie, 10K is a little too much though. I ain't gonna lie. You pay me 10K a month just to be a cameraman? Nah. Maybe 6, 7, you know. But we talking about 10, 9, 8. That's too much, right? That right there is too much. But then again, the good type of world we living in, I feel like 6, 7 is valid a month. Nah, 6, 7 is not enough actually, because it's closer to 5.
about $300,000 a month off this Twitch stuff or this Kick stuff, 10K a month is fair for the person filming all the content. Maybe 10K a month is OD, but I think like there was like wiggle room right there to negotiate. Like, right? Like I don't feel like making the money and then taking all of it and then hoarding it is the right way to conduct business, especially if the employees don't know what you're making, then cool. But if the employee who essentially is responsible for all the content knows exactly how much you're making and you're penny pinching and you're paying him like less than like market value, that's just not a good strategy, right? It's always going to end bad. But DDG don't see it that way. DDG see it as if they should be grateful for the opportunity because one to get to be around a bunch of celebrities, and he feels like the work is just not hard, right? I feel like this all boils down to DDG just don't respect the craft. He just don't respect the craft of being a cameraman. He feels like anybody can be a cameraman. He even brought up in one of his examples, like at Streamer University, like Kai Cenat took over like the cameraman job for like 5 minutes, and Kai did a better job. Well, Kai Cenat has been doing content for years, so Kai is probably not the best examples because Kai understands angle, Kai understands content more than anybody else in the world, right? But he just don't respect the craft. So when people hear him complain as a multi-millionaire about how his cameraman don't want to get paid 3K above,
it's crazy.
They just can't get with it, bro.
It's not what it is. So I don't like how these fucking this cameraman shit, y'all trying to diss niggas, but it's like y'all don't understand, bro. Like niggas that work for me, bro, as a cameraman, you live a beautiful life. You travel the world, you meet the coolest people in the world. Like every nigga that ever worked for me will tell you that. You can't say that you don't. Niggas travel the real, see shit that
beautiful life is crazy, bro. That was literally a bad phrase to even say, gang. Cameraman, if you work for me as a cameraman, you have a beautiful life. No, bro. Because being a cameraman and not being a cameraman does not make you have a better life, bro. Yeah, you experiencing things that you might not have experienced, but you can always work harder to experience what you are experiencing being a cameraman for DDG. It might take you longer, it might not. Being a cameraman might get you there quicker. But if you paying this man $3,000 a month, bro, you think that's worth having a better life or an amazing life or amazing experience, whatever you got stuck in your brain? No, DDG, you gotta grow up, bro. You gotta grow up. You're very good when it comes to making content. You're very good at bringing the audience to you, bro. You good for making clicks, bro. But your brain is just not that smart, bro, when it comes to certain things, gang. Cause if you really think 3K a month is amazing just because what you're providing, as in them traveling with you and you're paying your plane ticket, they paying tickets and you paying for their food or whatever you're paying for, sometimes it's just not that worth it, bro. A lot of people feel like their mentality, a lot of people feel like their personality, themselves, their health, their mental, everything is more important than just being a cameraman for DDG. At the end of the day, no one knows the cameraman. So in reality, what are they really getting out of being a cameraman? You feel me?
you ain't even, you know what I mean? Just because you ain't getting paid a fucking $100,000 or whatever the fuck niggas expecting, that don't mean a nigga ain't spending damn near that much. Flying niggas across the world, putting niggas in nice ass hotels, Airbnbs, feeding niggas. Boy, I'm a great boss, nigga. I feed my cameraman, y'all. All this shit online where we be joking and shit like cameraman don't eat. No, niggas, if we go to Steak 48, you think I'ma tell my cameraman to go to In-N-Out? No, nigga, get a Wagyu. Fuck it. I'm rich as hell, nigga. But I'm.
Oh my God, bro. Y'all make the wrong people famous, bro. That's the problem with y'all. I can't even say y'all, bro. Some people, y'all make the wrong people famous. Oh, I'm rich as hell. You could be rich, but the best thing to be is wealthy, my boy. Your mentality is messed up, gang. I'm rich as hell. I'm rich as hell. I'm rich as hell. Who cares, bro? And on top of that, with the thing about DDG, bro, he used that with females as, like, why would you want a female that wants you for your money? Don't you want a female that wants you for you? Not for your money, bro? Because the females that want you for your money, they expecting you to bring everything to the table 24/7, bro. They out there spending their own hard-working money, and they want you to spend your money on them. Because they only want you for your money. But a woman that only wants you for you, 50-50, they don't mind spending money on you and you spending money on her, or you take her out on a date and she takes you out on a date, like y'all split bills that's in the house, or you know, stuff like that, bro. I feel like those are the type of females you need, not a female that just wants you for your money. Because yeah, you know, she's giving it to you, you know, she's giving it, you know, she's giving that to you. But is it really worth it though? Because you could get that anywhere in life for free. You feel me? It might not be the same with the girl that wants you for your money, but you could get anywhere for free. You don't even have to pay. You might have to take a girl out on a dinner or a date or whatever, and then bring her over to the crib and do your 1, 2, 3. You feel me? You still spend money, but you don't have to consistently spend money. Like, cause once you get it the first time, you obligated to get it the second time. I won't say obligated. Obligated is the wrong word, but I feel like you're at that stage or at that level where you're able to get it again and again and again without having to take on a date. Feel me? You in a stage where she could text you like, yo, I'm bored, I want to come over, or yo, I miss you, I want to come over to your house. You want that type of stage, bro. You don't want that type of stage where, oh, I want a Birkin bag. All right, boom, here. And then she throw it at you. Oh, I want a Gucci bag now. Oh, here, boom. And then she throw it at you. Oh, I want some Prada sneakers or some Prada shoes. Oh, here. And then she throw it at you. Oh, I want red bottoms. Then here, boom. And then she throw it at you. You really want that type of female, bro? I'm rich as hell. Bro, yeah, this man is...
I'm not finna go above and beyond paying a motherfucker just because I'm making more money.
But my thing is like, you're rich as hell. You're rich as hell. Why you have a problem then? If you rich as hell, right? Why you got a problem spending your rich as hell money on a cameraman that you need for more than $3,000 a month? Why is that a problem, bro? If you're rich as hell, corny, like I said.
It makes no sense. This is a business. That's not how businesses work. Just because you're an individual, it doesn't mean that I don't operate like a business. You feel me?
Man said, I operate like a business, bro. You're not a business, bro. You're a human being who are streaming. That's it. You can get a business while you're streaming. You can grow your business while you're streaming. You can earn a business while you're streaming.
Daryl is broke. But the company DDG is doing very great. That's what cameramen need to do. Separate yourself from the individual. This is a business. Okay?
And this who y'all made famous.
It's a fun job. You don't travel
fun?
the world working at retail jobs. You go and do the same shit every god.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Travel the world working at retail jobs. One job. You don't travel the world working at retail jobs.
I get what he's saying right here. You don't travel the world working at retail jobs. I get that. But my retail job that I go to every day throughout the week, 5 days a week, not 7, because remember, I'm a cameraman. I got to record you 7 days out of the week, right? Possibility, right? But my retail job that I work for 4 days, 5 days out of the week, I'm saving to get my money so I can travel, right? Being your cameraman, I am traveling for free, but I also still got to save because I'm getting paid $3,000 a month. I got bills. I got a family to feed. And you're paying me $3,000 a month to be your cameraman? I'd rather work at a retail job, respectfully, save my money to go travel around the world, as what you say. He messed up on this one.
You go and do the same shit every goddamn day. Boring. With me, cool. France.
I get that part.
Everywhere around the world. Meet the coolest.
I don't get me wrong. A lot of people don't like their jobs. They not happy. They find it boring. Okay, cool. But again, a lot of people rather be at that stressful, boring job and get paid every week or every other week than to sit here and be extra stressful and gotta be, just rushing themselves just to make you happy. The world doesn't run around you. You can't have that type of mentality, bro.
Boom, 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 boom. I just don't like. I've been seeing just too many clips and shit, and that shit been blowing me, bro. And I'm like, all right, niggas is really
it's true.
Downplaying this shit like it's a terrible fucking job, bro.
It is for you.
There were a small percent of people who, up until this point, may have still been on DDG's side. They may have heard of $3K a month and says,
nah,
I could work with that.
Not me.
Travel, right? Cool.
That's true.
But he absolutely lost the last ounce of support he had left. He completely lost it. Like he lost it completely once he admitted what the job entails. Once he admitted what he requires from you for that $3K a month. See, once he broke down to the average person what he will require from you once you get the job, people thought, bro, you done lost your mind, bro.
Lost your mind.
$3K a month.
It's not worth it.
$3K a month should never demand what DDG is asking from somebody.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't apply if you don't stay in LA. If you don't stay in LA, it's over with. I'm sorry.
See? Now you trying to have, not only you trying to recruit a new cameraman, now you putting down requirements. Oh, if you're not in LA, don't apply. What do LA got to do with anything? Because you're traveling around the world, right? Right? So what's the difference between a person not living in LA to a person that lives in LA? Because they're still going to deal with the same situation they're dealing with when it comes to you, regardless. So I feel like it's not really where you live at. It's you, my brother. It's you. It's you and your requirements, your attitude, your body language, how you present yourself, and all that. You're rich as hell. Like, come on, bro.
That's the truth. If you stay in LA, it's done. This is not for you. Watch the stream. That's it. Do not pull up. Because if I fuck around and pick you and you tell me you stay in fucking Alaska, I'ma crash. All right?
You gonna crash and do what? I would love to know that. Now, I personally want to apply, and I personally want to hope I get the job and just be like, he asked me, oh, where you live at? I could be like, yo, New York City. I want you to crash out on me. Respectfully. You gonna crash out because someone still applied and they don't live in LA? Yo, So Illuminati, man, come get this guy, bro.
Everybody gonna need their IDs. I need to know address. I need to know who your mama is, your daddy is, everybody. Where you stay at. You must stay in LA. You must have a fucking car. If you don't have a car, it's chops.
So this person gotta have a car too? So if, okay, he lives in LA, he or she lives in LA, he or she has to have a car. Isn't there buses and trains in LA? Or am I bugging? Is there Ubers? Why I gotta have a car? Oh, I get it. I know why I gotta have a car. Because I'm your cameraman. You want me to be your cameraman, so I gotta easily travel to you. I gotta wake up at 2 a.m. while I'm sleeping and answer my phone for you because you decide to go to a club and you want that to be streamed. So I gotta hurry up and get in my car, speed, headed to you, just to be your cameraman at 2 a.m. when I literally just woke up. So I'm still half asleep while I'm doing this, by the way. Bruh.
I'm not waiting on you to Uber. If you stay too far from me, it's chops. I might call you at 3 a.m. Yeah.
See? He literally just said it. I might call you at 3 a.m. like, yeah, I need you. Again, you saying if you live too far, you don't have a car, he can't be your cameraman. He or she can't be your cameraman. So at this point, what do you want from a cameraman? Because what cameraman is waking up at 3 a.m, rushing to get to you because you decide that I want to go on stream at 3 a.m. for whatever reason, and it's your benefit, and then you're only paying me $3,000 a month. Well, I'm waking up every other day or every day just to stream for you, but you're paying me $3,000 a month.
I might call you at 3 a.m. I need somebody.
See?
If I'm required to be on demand for somebody, on demand, meaning you call me at 3 a.m. in the morning and I have to wake up and come to my job, and I never know when that call is coming. The call will come at 1 a.m. in the morning or 3 a.m. And if I'm asleep, I got to wake up to come to you.
See?
I feel like at the very least, you can compensate me above minimum wage. I feel like at the very least, man, you should compensate me something.
This man is bugging, bro.
I don't need another job. Because with $3K a month, I'm going to need another job. So
right.
I feel like at the very least, if you want me to be on demand, compensate me with a salary to where I don't need to be
Thank you, Flacco.
job. But if you are requiring on-demand servitude, $3K a month is outrageous, bro. And, bro, people called him out on it, bro. Everybody was on Twitter going at DDG for this, bro. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? Do y'all believe?
Like he said, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Maybe I'm bugging, maybe I'm not. Maybe there is people that would do this, do the cameraman for DDG $3,000 a month and wake up at 3, 4 in the morning and rush to them just because, you know, they want that clout, they want that fame, they want to meet him or whatever. Maybe there are people out there. But y'all let me know if I'm bugging in the comments, because me personally, I'm not doing that. I don't care if you paying me $2,000 a month. I'm still not doing that. Maybe if you pay me $8, $9 a month, you maybe, you feel me? But also help me help you. One hand washes the other, right? If you want me to you want me to wake up at 3 in the morning to rush to get to you, help me out. You feel me? Now you talk about he gotta have a car. You want me to wake up at 3 in the morning? Why you can't pay for my Uber? What if my car is messed up? What if I do have a car and then within 4 weeks of me being your cameraman, my car messed up because I'm always rushing to get to you? Which you gonna fire me because I don't got no car no more right now? My car's in the shop, so I have no obligation of getting a car. I have no way of getting a car. I have no way of driving to you. But you can't pay for my Uber because you need me? Yeah, you can knock the Uber, take the Uber money that you gave me to get in the Uber. Take that out. Feel me? Or don't take it out. But you want me to do all this for you? And you want me to wake up at 3 in the morning and rush to you, bro. Anyway, y'all, it's the end of the video. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. If you don't, I understand. I'm just only here to react. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you're not, I appreciate you. If y'all want me to react to some videos that y'all know of, let me know. Send it to my email. Send it to my DM on Instagram. Y'all can send it to, you can send me the link in the comments. Send me the title in the comments. Do whatever y'all could possibly can to send me the video that y'all want me to react to. I would love to react to some videos that y'all want me to react to. At this point, I be looking for videos to react to by the title, by the thumbnail. I'm like, this might be good. This might not be good. So let's see. But I need y'all to send me some videos, y'all. You feel me? I'm almost at 13K. Help me to get me to 13K. My goal is 20K. I need to get that silver plaque. So I need that 100K. Feel me? It's the end of the video. If you're not familiar with me, and if you are familiar with me, you know what I'm going to say. I'll see you in the next one.